Our first conversion is fairly easy. It's within the metric system, and I know that sounds scary sometimes, but what you really have to remember is what's listed on page 287, and that's the different prefixes that you have for the metric system. You've got kilo, which is abbreviated a K in front of whatever the unit is, and in metrics you have either meters, liters, or grams. Meter would be if you're measuring, let's say, the length of something. Liter would be if you're measuring, let's say, like a 2 liter, you're measuring the volume of something. And gram would be the weight of something. Like, think of it in the United States, we use pounds or ounces. The metric system uses grams. And so what we do is we take these prefixes, which is kilo, hecto, deca, and then the unit, which would be right here, which would be meter, liter, or gram. And then we have deci, and then we have centa, and we have milli. Now, our abbreviations for those would be an H in front of the unit, a DK in front of the unit, and then here's our unit, and then we would have a D in front of the unit, a C in front of the unit, and an M in front of the unit. So if we were talking about meters, we would have kilometers, hectometers, decameters, and then meters, decimeters, centimeters, millimeters. If we were talking about liters, we would have kiloliters, hectoliters, decaliters, and then liters, deciliters, centiliters, milliliters. So they work the same way. On all of these, we could be talking about grams, and we would have a G on all of these for grams. So you just need to make sure that you understand that there's a prefix on all of them. Now, as we think about the prefix, now doing conversions with this is really simple. All we need to do is make sure that we know our prefixes, and I use my mnemonic. And I use kangaroos to help me remember this one. Hopping, down, mountains, ledges, gullies. So mountains, ledges, gullies. Drinking, chocolate, milk. And that's just to help me remember the prefixes. If you know the prefixes, this is not going to be hard at all. So let's say we were going to change 7.04, and we were doing decimeters to decameters. So deca is here, deca is here. So if I need to change it, I would be going 1 spot, 2 spots to the left. So I would take my original decimal and I would move it 2 spots to the left, and my new answer would look like that. That would be my new answer. Let's say I wanted to change 5.7 kiloliters, and I wanted to change that to milliliters. Well, kilo is here. Milli is way at the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. So I take my original decimal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so my new answer would look like that. It would be milliliters. So all you really have to know is what the prefixes are, and you need to be able to count so that you can do this. It's really quite simple. You should probably practice some of the problems in the book.